Hi, I'm Kylie Cloud. Welcome to the final episode before the pandemic. This week they had a mini challenge based off of the hit TV show Great British Bake Off. I don't understand why in every single mini challenge we have to be sexual. Everything is an innuendo, everything is sexual, and at a certain point it gets cringy and just not fun. The main challenge this week is to be on a morning talk show. They're being judged by Lorraine Kelly, who is a morning talk show host. As an American, I have no idea who this woman is. She is not familiar at all. So all the girls are split into multiple teams and basically assigned different British stereotypes. Tace and Bimini are the main hosts, so they start the show off. I think they have very good chemistry together. There's a good back and forth. They know their characters very well. They're both wearing matching hair, but they're styled differently, which is very nice. Overall, they give a good, clean performance. They're very chill with each other, and the back and forth is very funny and it's making Lorraine laugh. Veronica and Sister, on the other hand, are not doing well. Everything is awkward, everything is uncomfortable. Veronica seems very uncomfortable with being a goth. She just really doesn't understand the character that well. Sister understands the character a bit more, but is really not giving it. Ellie Diamond made the mistake of choosing Lawrence Chaney as her partner and gets steamrolled by Lawrence Chaney. I mean, at this point, it's like the third time and it's inevitable. Both Lawrence and Ellie were very good, but of course, obviously, Lawrence was better. Lawrence knows how to joke, Lawrence knows how to be funny. Ellie really hasn't learned a lot of that yet. So Tia and Ahura are doing Essex Girls, basically just like very ditzy, dumb blondes. There's a misdirect here in that Ahura won't do well, and oh, she doesn't really know how to act or whatever. Ahura does fine. Ahura does better than Tia. Tia does fine, but Tia really gives us Tia. Tia has done Tia before. So then we cut to Ginny. Ginny, I don't know if it's just because I'm American. I don't think that Ginny is funny. I don't think that Ginny really has humor at all. She seems very frantic in this skit. Doesn't really know what to do or say, just sort of rolls with the punches maybe. There are no jokes. Where are the jokes? Why is she Australian? Does anyone ever explain why she is Australian? Out of all the people in this entire challenge, Ginny deserved to be in the bottom the most. So back in the workroom, production uses Tia to build Ahura's storyline. Because Ahura said some things about Tia and Untucked last week, we all think, oh, Ahura's a villain and Ahura's a mean and terrible person. But here Tia is to make sure we think, uh-oh, Ahura's a really sweet person. Ahura has a storyline of saying that everyone's always hated her, she's never had any drag friends, she's not really popular in the club system, she's not really popular in the fashion world, she hasn't really found a place to fit in, and that's where Tia comes along. Tia says, oh, you're just misunderstood, and oh, you have a family now, and you know, basically handing Ahura a redemption arc. So let's talk about this runway. Category is Monster Mash? Maybe Monster Mash. First up is Tia. When Tia came out, I was blown away. I said, who is this? Tia has never done anything close to this, ever. This is a very conceptual look. The details are there. Her body shape is absolutely correct. This is the first time where something that she's wearing looks normal. I think this makeup is good for her. There's so many details in the jewelry, so many details on the glove, in the props, in the headpiece with the snakes. I think on anyone else this would have been fine, but on Tia, blew me away. Bimini is being a sexy, satanic Playboy bunny. So her entire outfit is red from top to bottom. She has the Playboy ears. She has all these prosthetics on her face that make it look like she's the devil. Her entire outfit is red top to bottom. It's a very cohesive look. They commented on the wig and said that it was very messy, which they're right, but I think it goes with the look. The makeup she has on is very conceptual, but it could have been cleaned up a bit. Just a smidge messy. So I love Lawrence's concept for this outfit. The execution is fine, I think. I love the detail of the face on the arm, of the hands on the body, of all the body parts everywhere. I think this white shirt with the blood on it looks a bit cheap. I think the leggings look a bit cheap. I don't like the shoe. But I mean, at a certain point, it's like, what can we really expect from Lawrence Chaney? I think the hair is good. I think the makeup is good. I think she really sold it on the runway, which is why she did well in this challenge. I love that Veronica Green is always in green. Like, I know, duh, Veronica Green, but it never really hit me until recently that she is always in green on almost every single runway. You know, some people really like the color green, and that's good for them. This look is really cool to me. I know some people saw it was kind of cheap, which, sure, but I don't really know what you expect from Drag Race UK. It's not the same as US. Things are cheap. I think what I really like is the proportions of this. I love how huge this headpiece is and how huge the ears are, which makes her entire body look very slim and slender. This fabric, yeah, it's cheap. It's one of those two-sided sequins where you rub your hand over it and it changes color. I think the prosthetic is really cool. Some people really know how to do prosthetics well, and for this runway, I think it really works. The combination of these two ideas go together very well. Overall, for Veronica, this is good. So Lawrence wins the challenge. I think that Lawrence was the obvious choice, but I also think Ahura did very well, and it was sort of a misdirect, so I thought that Ahura could have won. So Sister and Ginny are in the bottom. I thought, oh, Ginny has this redemption arc and a storyline of not feeling sexy. So Sister has to go home because Ginny is the obvious choice to win. Ginny starts by blowing a kiss, walking off the stage, and leaving the competition. The entire time, RuPaul just has a very smug smile on his face. Was RuPaul expecting this? Is there something that we are not seeing here? Every single one of Ginny's movements in this lip sync was completely deliberate. She knew that she was going to do this. This was completely planned. And maybe RuPaul knew that. I don't think Sister realized that she was alone on the stage until maybe halfway through the song. At the end, RuPaul says, Sister, you're safe. And of course, Sister plays it up and, oh my God, thank you so much. Me? Oh, I don't deserve it. The reason that I thought Ginny left was because she didn't know the words to the song. But she says herself that she couldn't send Sister home. Sister is my sister and I just couldn't do it. Which is a terrible reason to not perform. If you want Sister to win, just perform badly. You could have done a little park and bark number, maybe strolled across the stage. You really did not have to leave this dramatically. The message behind why she left was not great. Which is why this is not just like, oh, some dramatic moment, oh, Ginny left and because the reasoning behind it is stupid. Well, next time on Drag Race is when the coronavirus starts, so we're jumping 7 months ahead into the future. I'm Kylie Cloud, and I just couldn't go up against my sister. It was just too much. I couldn't do it.